What is non-ferrous metals? Applications, properties and types. Non-ferrous metals are metals or alloys that do not have an appreciable amount of iron in them, and they are of different types. These metals are special due to their properties, which include malleability, non-magnetic, high conductivity, resistance to corrosion, and low weight. Even though almost all these types of non-ferrous metals are more costly than ferrous metals, they serve most industrial purposes such as roofing pipes, electrical, and gutters. They are also suitable for highly corrosive environments such as liquid, chemical, and sewage pipelines. Due to the non-magnetism of these types of metals, they are used in many electrical and electronic appliances. Some non-ferrous metals like aluminum have low weight, copper has higher conductivity, and zinc is non-magnetic and is resistant to corrosion. Well, in this video we will explore what non-ferrous metals are, their applications, properties, types, and examples. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. What are non-ferrous metals? Alloys and metals lacking significant iron content are referred to as non-ferrous metals. Except for iron, Fe, sometimes known as ferrite from the Latin word ferrum, which means iron, all pure metals are non-ferrous elements. Although non-ferrous metals are often more expensive than ferrous metals, they remain in use because of their benefits, such as resistance to corrosion, zinc, high conductivity, copper, low weight, aluminum, or non-magnetic qualities. The iron and steel industries employ a few non-ferrous minerals, such bauxite, which is used as flux in blast furnaces. Ferrous alloys are made from other non-ferrous metals such as wolframite, pyrolusite, and chromite. However, a lot of non-ferrous metals don't melt at high temperatures, thus that makes them less useful for high-temperature applications. Non-ferrous materials include all metals and alloys that don't include iron in significant quantities. Copper alloys, such as brass and bronze, as well as aluminum, copper, lead, nickel, tin, titanium, and zinc are examples of non-ferrous metals. Gold, silver, and platinum, cobalt, mercury, tungsten, beryllium, bismuth, cerium, cadmium, niobium, indium, gallium, germanium, lithium, selenium, tantalum, tellurium, vanadium, and zirconium are some other uncommon or valuable examples of non-ferrous metals. Application of non-ferrous metals. There are many commercial, industrial, and domestic uses for non-ferrous metals. Depending on the mechanical qualities of the material, such as how quickly it can be formed and if these properties will change during the process, careful material selection may be necessary. Many of the characteristics of ferrous metals are present in non-ferrous material. For example, steel may occasionally be substituted with aluminum or titanium alloys, and alloys of cobalt, nickel, or rare earth elements can mimic the magnetic properties of iron. Non-ferrous metals, however, are typically chosen for their special qualities rather than just as a steel substitute due to their higher cost. These characteristics include non-magnetic qualities, conductivity, corrosion resistance, and lighter weights. In addition, non-ferrous metals, like silver and gold, can be used for decorative purposes since they are often softer and more malleable than ferrous metals. Types of non-ferrous metals. The different kinds of non-ferrous metals include aluminum, copper, lead, nickel, tin, titanium, zinc, and brass. They are used in industrial processes. Some precious types of non-ferrous metals are silver, gold, and platinum. 1. Aluminum. Aluminum is a type of non-ferrous metal obtained from bauxite. It consists of impure aluminum oxide with combined and free water and silver and iron oxide as its impurities. It can be extracted in large quantities using an electrolytic reduction process. 2. Aluminum alloys. The purpose of adding alloying elements is to improve the mechanical properties, hardness, machining qualities, tensile strength, fluidity for casting purposes, and give increased resistance to corrosion. These types of non-ferrous metals are also used in a cast or wrought form. Wrought means work in some way, for example, forging, rolling, deep drawing, etc. And the properties of some of these alloys can be improved by certain heat treatments, whilst in others, the only changes are those resulting from annealing or from work hardening. 3. Copper. Coppers are the most important types of non-ferrous metals used in the world in a pure state, in the form of alloys, and as an added element. They are used to influence the properties of other metals such as good electrical conductivity and high heat, malleability, and ductility. The readiness with which they form alloys, and their resistance to the corrosive effects of the atmosphere through the formation of a protective layer of oxides. These types of non-ferrous metals are easily identified by their distinctive, warm red color. 4. Copper alloys, brass. The term brass covers a wide range of copper-zinc alloys with a corresponding range of properties and applications. In these types of non-ferrous metals, their copper content exceeds 80% and the alloy is known as gilding metal. It is rich, golden color, and it is used in decorating works. The brasses find many applications in engineering, not only because they marked resistance to corrosive elements, but because of the ease with which they can be rolled, pressed, forged, extruded, drawn, cast, machined, and joined by hard or soft solders. 5. Bronze. Bronze is a type of non-ferrous metal that covers a range of copper-tin alloys. However, the term is used loosely to describe other based alloys. With an addition of 10% or more amount of thin content to bronze, such as phosphor bronze. It is widely used in string making. Phosphor bronzes of higher tin contents, 6 to 12%, are used extensively in bearings and for engineering castings, whilst bronze with 20% tin content is used in making bells. 6. Aluminum bronze. Copper-aluminum alloys, without tin, are types of non-ferrous metals used in marine and general engineering work. They are often used where resistance to corrosion, good strength, and hardness are the conditions of service at high temperatures.
7. Manganese bronze. Special brasses of high tensile strength and with good resistance to corrosion contain manganese, tin, iron, and aluminum. 8. Cupronickel alloys. A number of cupronickel alloys are classified as types of non-ferrous metals commonly used. With a nickel content of 5%, they greatly increased resistance to corrosion. Also, with about 15% of nickel or above, the alloy has gray-white color with 25% nickel content. The alloy is used in the present British silver coinage. Cupronickel alloys are used in condenser tubes where high resistance to saltwater corrosion is required. Monometal, with 29% of copper, 68% nickel, and small quantities of iron and manganese provides good mechanical properties with very good corrosion resistance, and it is used in chemical engineering plants and internal combustion engine components subjected to high temperatures. 9. Lead. Leads are the heaviest of all types of non-ferrous metals with a specific gravity of 11.3. They are very soft and malleable and are easily cut with a handsaw or knife. It has a silvery luster when first cut, but the surface quickly tarnishes in air, forming a protective oxide film. These non-ferrous metals are resistant to many acids but oddly enough to be attacked by pure water. Lead has a low melting point 330 degrees Celsius and is an essential component in a number of alloys. For example, plumbers and tinmen are alloyed with tin in varying proportions. 10. Tin. Tin is a white metal showing a yellowish tinge. It is very malleable and can be rolled into tinfoil, but its main uses are in tin plating, mainly in the canning industry. Also, as an alloying element in bearing metals, it is also used in making soft solders. Tin has a very low melting point of about 230 to C. 11. Zinc. Zinc is a lustrous, bluish-white metal that shows good resistance to atmospheric corrosion. This property is used to advantage in the galvanizing of sheet ironware, piping, wire, nails, and so on, the coating of zinc being given by dipping in a molten zinc bath. In addition to these types of non-ferrous metals, they are used in copper-zinc alloys. They are also used in a range of zinc alloys for die casting. The alloys, containing zinc, copper, and aluminum are used in a wide range of items, including carburetors, washing machine parts, model toys, etc. The zinc concentrate is filtered and is then roasted to form a zinc oxide cinder, which is then mixed with anthracite, bituminous coal, and clay and pressed to form briquettes. Properties of non-ferrous metals. The properties of non-ferrous metals include colorful, easy to fabricate including machinability, casting, and welding, good thermal and electrical conductivity, high corrosion resistance, low density, non-magnetic. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video.